The Adirondack Mountains are known worldwide as having some of the most challenging rock climbing to be found anywhere in North America. But when it gets really cold or the snow comes on or the winter is just too much, it's hard to stay in shape for rock climbers. And that's why places like this, the Crux, just outside of Willsboro, New York, have come into great favor with the rock climbers, because here, all year long, the mountain has been turned outside in. And they call this cliffhanger the Crux, located south of Keysville, New York, off exit 33 of the Northway. Head toward Willsboro, and at Long Lake follow the signs to this safe, supervised, soaring indoor climbing experience. Here, under expert guidance with an emphasis on safety, you can learn the basics of vertical rock climbing, bouldering, and rappelling techniques.
The Crux is the hardest part of a climb. So when you get up to that section, you might have to do a special sequence, and then you'll get through that hardest part. That's the reference.
Is that what is represented here in this facility?
Well, we do set routes, so occasionally you will come across that. You don't have to climb the taped routes, but you can come to a difficult section in a climb, and that would be the Crux.
How popular has it been?
It has a slow start, so it opened in 2009, and then obviously was a hit right away with the summer camp. But then with the local community, there hasn't been a ton of traffic, so that's something that I'm hired on to do, and trying to increase that traffic and get more people in climbing and training for the outdoor climbing in the Adirondacks.
What kind of climbing do you do here?
It's just top roping. The rope is already up on the rock, and there's a solid anchor that's into the foundation of the building. And then you're harnessed in, and you can climb to the top, and you're lowered down by your belayer. Belaying is acting as the anchor for the climber. So as they climb up the top rope, the rope is only going to catch them if the belayer is keeping the slack in the system maintained. And that way, if the climber falls, you catch them with the belay. We also have a bouldering cave in the basement. Outside, if you were going to go bouldering, you might be topping out, climbing to the top of the boulder. In our bouldering cave, it's more of like a 360 experience, so you're not actually topping out on anything, and you're not roped in that instance.
But it's a very short fall to a very cushiony floor.
Yeah, I mean, I can touch the ceiling just standing.
So you can replicate experiences of climbing mountains, or cliffs, if you will, here, in 3 disciplines.
And it is really great practice in the summertime, when we get kids in here every day for their climbing class, and then we take them on outdoor trips. You can see that they feel much more comfortable on the rock than the kids who've decided to come on an outdoor climbing trip but aren't in climbing class. So it is a good training facility.
So you would recommend, if you want to climb, to start climbing here?
We do encourage people to come and try climbing inside. It's a very controlled environment, so people who might not feel comfortable climbing outside might feel comfortable here.
What can I expect to learn in one lesson, one day?
Without ever climbing before or belaying, you could come in and get a belay lesson, an introduction, and you would feel comfortable belaying your partner. And then the next time you came in, you'd kind of get like a follow-up, and then you'd kind of continue to learn your belaying technique. But that first day, you could be climbing on the walls, you could be down in the bouldering cave. You really could be doing everything that we offer at the Crux the first day.
The Crux is owned and operated by nearby summer camp Poco McCready, and is open to the public much of the year, except for the weeks midsummer, when the facility is available only to the Poco McCready campers. Now, if you're going to come climbing here at the Crux, a couple of things you need to know. One, you're going to have to sign a waiver. So if you're a minor, you're going to need a parent or guardian to sign that waiver for you. If you don't have the proper equipment, they've got it here, and they'll rent it for you. The fee for using the walls here are good all day long. You can get also some special deals on climbing here. So check them out at Climb the Crux on the web, and you'll find out when the hours are, when the fees are, and when they are not open to the public, which is just for a couple of months during the summer. The rest of the year, you can come and climb to your heart's delight.
Well, I climbed outside all last summer, and I took a climbing class last semester in the fall. And since then, I've had a lot of climbing outdoors. So during the winter, I've been coming here to stay in shape for the climbing season this summer.
It's a great way to prepare for summer, to climb outside, and it's a way to like practice some stuff and stay in shape. It's a good thing to do with my girlfriend too.
What do you think of this facility?
It's really great. I mean, the area is nice. It's in it's out in the country. It's really well like maintained, and the staff here is are really nice. Not too complicated to get like started and everything. Great place. And like the route are like really challenging, and there's all levels.
And so you can come in here and keep limber in the winter, and then in the summer just go up the road to Polka Moonshine, huh?
Exactly.
Zip.
It's great, it's safe, it's padded, they're so nice, they're so accommodating. They will help you out if you're a beginner. I brought some friends with me today that are climbing for the first time, and they're learning a lot, so it's exciting.
Oh, what do I take away from this? I think the perseverance is key, because there are times when you get halfway up the wall and you don't think you can reach that next crab or hold, and if you stay up there for a few minutes, even if you need to take a break, a lot of times I've actually surprised myself and made it all the way up. So I think perseverance is probably the #1 thing. I think it would be a great place to bring your children to teach them that life skill.
The Adirondacks are renowned for some of the best rock and ice climbing in the Northeast. And what a better and safer way to get the feel for such an adventure than to have a go at the vertical challenges of the Crux.